And Yahoshua gathered all the children of Israel to Shechem, and called the elders of Israel, and their heads, and their judges, and their officers, and they presented themselves before Elohim. And Yahoshua said to all the people, Thus said Yahweh Elohim of Israel, Long ago your fathers dwelt beyond the river, the rock, the father of Abraham, and the father of Nahor, and they served of the mighty ones. So I took your father Abraham from beyond the river, and caused him to go through all the land of Canaan, and multiplied his offspring, and gave him Isaac. And to Isaac I gave Yaakov and Esau, and to Esau I gave the mountains of Seir to possess. But Yaakov and his children went down to Mizraim. Then I sent Moshe and Aaron, and plagued Mizraim, as I did in their midst. And afterwards I brought you out. And I brought your fathers out of Mizraim, and came to the sea. And the Mizrahites pursued your fathers with chariots and horsemen to the sea of reeds. And they cried out to Yahweh, and he put a thick darkness between you and the Mizrahites, and brought the sea upon them, and covered them. And your eyes saw what I did in Mizraim, and you dwelt in the wilderness a long time. And I brought you into the land of the Amorites, who dwelt beyond the Jordan, and they fought with you. But I gave them into your hand, and you possessed their land, and I destroyed them from before you. And Balak son of Zippor, sovereign of Moab, rose up and fought against Israel, and sent and called for Balaam, son of Beor, to curse you. But I refused to listen to Balaam, so he continued to barak you, and I delivered you out of his hand. And you passed over the Jordan, and came to Jericho. And the masters of Jericho, the Amorite, and the Perizzite, and the Canaanite, and the Hittite, and the Girgashite, and the Hivite, and the Jebusite fought against you, but I gave them into your hand. And I sent a hornet before you, which drove them out from before you. Also the two sovereigns of the Amorites, but not with your sword or with your bow. And I gave you a land which you did not labor, and cities which you did not build. And you dwell in them, and eat of the vineyards, and of the olive trees, which you did not plant. And now revere Yahweh, serve him in affection and in truth, and put away the mighty ones which your father served beyond the river and in Mizraim, and serve Yahweh. And if it seems evil in your eyes to serve Yahweh, choose for yourselves this day whom you are going to serve, whether the mighty ones which your fathers served that were beyond the river, or the mighty ones of the Amorites, in whose land you dwell. But I and my house, we serve Yahweh. And the people answered and said, Far be it from us to forsake Yahweh to serve other mighty ones. For Yahweh our Elohim is he who has brought us and our fathers up out of the land of Mizraim, from the house of bondage, who did those great signs before our eyes. And he has guarded us in all the way that we went, and among all the people through whom we passed. And Yahweh drove out from before us all the people, even the Amorites, who dwelt in the land. We too serve Yahweh, for he is our Elohim. Then Yahoshua said to the people, You are not able to serve Yahweh, for he is a Kadesh Elohim. A jealous El is he. He does not bear with your transgression and with your sins. If you forsake Yahweh and serve mighty ones of the stranger, then he shall turn back and do you evil and consume you after he has been good to you. And the people said to Yahoshua, No, but we will serve Yahweh. Then Yahoshua said to the people, You are witnesses against yourselves, that you have chosen Yahweh for yourselves to serve him. And they said, Witness. And now put away the mighty ones of the stranger, which are in your midst, and incline your heart to Yahweh, Elohim of Israel. And the people said to Yahoshua, Yahweh our Elohim we serve, and his voice we obey. And Yahoshua made a covenant with the people that day, and laid on them a law, and a right ruling in Shechem. Then Yahoshua wrote these words in the book of the Torah of Elohim, and he took a large stone, and put it there under the oak that was by the Mikdash of Yahweh. And Yahoshua said to all the people, See, this stone is a witness to us, for it has heard all the words of Yahweh, which he spoke to us. And it shall be a witness against you, lest you lie against your Elohim. Then Yahoshua sent the people away, each to his own inheritance. And after these events, it came to be that Yahoshua son of Nun, the servant of Yahweh, died 110 years old, and they buried him within the border of his inheritance at Timnath Serah, which is in the mountains of Ephraim, on the north side of Mount Gaash. And Yisrael served Yahweh all the days of Yahoshua, and all the days of the elders who outlined Yahoshua, who had known all the works of Yahweh, which he had done for Yisrael. And the bones of Joseph, which the children of Yisrael had brought up out of Mitzrayim, they buried at Shechem, in the plot of ground which Yaakov had bought from the sons of Hamor, the father of Shechem, for 100 kesita, and which had become an inheritance of the children of Joseph. And Eleazar son of Aaron died, and they buried him in a hill that belonged to Pinehas his son, which was given to him in the hill country of Ephraim.